Okay, what is today's start? Tiny, chunky, grape, spring, and oranges. And potentially looking for funky. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Golden banana. Took a picture of junk. I think that's golden banana. Belvedere's castle. Donkey's the Dirt Passionate Castle. Okay, so I need Shockwave. Well, I ain't going in there. See you anytime soon. Oh, it's crap. Caves. Mushroom inside 6 to 7. Alright. Feel like there has to be a key in caves. Considering the fact that, well, castle is 4 golden bananas, and I don't think there are enough Tier 0 checks in caves to get 4 golden bananas. I suppose just to see how much it costs. 6. Okay. James Stormy telling us the chunky phase. Okay. I wanted to. Well, I wanted that to work, okay? So I go back to get this hint out of logic. If you enjoy the content on the channel, do consider giving the video a like, leave a comment, subscribe. You can leave a dislike. I'll just be left to wonder what to change. That's just running styles. 2 potions. Unless both of those are on splats. Or the 2 splats, I can't get them. I am leaving behind a splat. Where am I else to keep for? Probably the spring barrel that's night. No. I will be back, Cranky. Just know that. But I am not buying a 9 banana coin, golden banana, when I have a move at Candies that is cheaper. Or is that 6? I do have the recording software that I use to record these VODs up, and I noticed that it mentioned encoding overload. I'm just trying to figure out what's causing that. Okay, so that's a chunky potion. This better be something good. I should have bought that golden banana. So it's the Kasplat. Am I about to get Diddy? Well, I'm thinking either Diddy or Lanky. What's a predicament? Unless this is collecting enough golden bananas for castle. I'm going to look at Isles Cranky. I think something has to be here. Diddy, Lanky, key 5, key 1. Oh, so it's just build up. Scrape together 4 golden bananas. Oh, this is some nasty beginning version. Oh, this is pretty bad. Because I have to come back here, and my only logical tiny coins are the ones that are by her, the cave that leads to the fort for the transparent igloo. Not a great start to the seed. I will say that much. could have bought the tiny blueprints at Candies and dumped that. But at the same time, I actually don't know how much that blueprint is. I never looked at it with tiny. Alright, taking out Cusplat's number 1. Okay, so one of the 2 potions is locked by something else. Not counting Shockwave, because Donkey is the only dirt in Castle. Okay, so both are locked by a move. Or a Kong. Cusplat hits Ice Tree. Okay, so that is Blast and Coconut locked. Alright, what's this? Special move. And I'm going to have to come back for it. Igloo's chunky base. Okay, so it looks like there's going to be many twirl and cords that are all going to be patented for that chunky move. Oh! Barrel throwing on Castle Tiny Metal. Again. What I suppose for context, the weekly that was the 28th week, the December 28th weekly had barrel throwing on Castle Tiny Metal, and that's when. Brown. Did he keep me from my Chucky Nastek? Okay. I'm half tempted to look at the boss here. Blueprints. Oh, ha ha! Very funny! Just go and place Shockwave at the lower cave. Worse than caves. Okay. I'm back! Punch. I mean, I could just take a little peek or look at and do a museum. I am also kind of limited in my scope. Just where to go. So I probably say something like this. Or would have to. I just need pineapple and I have decent odds of getting Biddy in Aztec. Depending on what this is, I may or may not do it. I'll do it. I do need golden bananas. Get out of here. What happened? What? That doesn't make sense. And now I have stuff to do on Isles. If it's a fast minigame, I'll do it. I'm already here. Just, I might as well.
Welcome to bonus stage.
It's fast enough. Okay. I wonder if that barrel throwing is going to get hinted. Although it's not likely at this point. That is garbage. It's like, oh, make sure you do Castle Tiny Metal, otherwise you're gonna be stuck for a while. I actually thought I was going to be too slow. Force is vanilla. 4 shops is 5, 8, final Linky phase, and DK phase. Oh, that's interesting. I was about to say, that's it at 4 shops, right? Alright. So I need to look at Cranky's, and then find out where Funky is at. And key 7 is somewhere in the mushroom insides. Oh. I can't do that. I don't have super. Well, I do know both my slams. Well, one is in forest and the other's in caves. Did I actually? Nope! I'm broke! I will say I think that's going to be blast. So all I just need to do is drop down. Ah, greedy old Kong! Ow. That's a chunky. Get on the platform. Peanuts. Oh, though that's not exactly pleasant to find in the mushroom insides. That's the underground shouldn't phase of green bombs. Yeah, that was obviously Shockwave. This comment. Strong. Ugh. Well, I suppose that does net me access to Forest Donkey Metal. I need to drop down. And I need to drop down again. Because I didn't take out the Splat. Nor have I gotten the CBs. That's expected. Of course, the question now becomes, where's coconuts? Because I need coconuts for inside Castle Tree. Gsplat. Junk item. Heh. You can keep your junk, worm. Oh, piss off! So annoying. Well, I ain't going back to that shopping time. Forever. Piss off! At least I won't have to worry about any, well, just donkeys in battle or forest. I take it that's coconuts.
Welcome to bonus stage.
I probably would have blown a a gasket if this was a coconut locked minigame. Stupid. Oh. Well, that resolves Lanky phase. So it looks like key 5 or one of my 2 instruments for Hell, or the Hell Nexus pad, is in the tree. Go. Alright. Sphere 0 triangle on Force Chunky Metal. Golden banana. Eh. Golden banana. Cave's Helm Lobbies is key 1. Okay. Okay, that was weird. Kind of dumb. None of those were activating the switch. Golden banana. And there's pineapple. Alright. I think... leave? Yeah, leave. Okay. So, Blast for the most part is resolved. I will take the refill. Key 1 is most likely Cave's lobby. Okay, so it's like splat. I would like to think I'm about to get key 5 as well. I'm not fully trusting that as this being the mushroom size item. For now, I'm just going to get Chunky's medal. I'm not going to do Punkless. Okay, it looks like at this point, key 5 is just inside the tree. I think level 2 has to be Aztec. What's that? Aztec or Factory? Because I need to have access to P5. Alright. Random rockets barrel. Not great GB pace. Lanky is a fairy forest. So I either could have had Lanky upon leaving forest, or he's super locked. I will just assume he's super locked. Suspense as to what the item is. Okay, I think that now would to put key 5 on Capsule Tree Splat. Ivy? Sniper. Well, I can now do all of Tree. Hooray for me. Actually, missing that one. I will just finish in arcade. I already know that's going to be a hint store. Pick up these coins. Things have been expensive in shops. Take the cash. Pineapples needed. Wow. Probably for Diddy. Not surprised. Okay, where's Funky? Castle. Could that put him as being the Castle Tree Splat? Then that would have to be key 5. So then, where's diving? Well, it's not gonna be up there, that's for sure. Not the greatest GB pace. Caterpillar Rain is 4 chunky lanky freakles. Oh, that is gross! But actually, that would make sense for its placement. Because punch. Yeah. That's gross. But it fits the logic. Forgot I was going to be going up here real quick to get Chunky's medal. Get the balloon. Now the cash is rolling in. I'm currently expecting diving to be on a boss.
Well done!
Oh no! Oh no! Potentially going through the entirety of the game with only 3 Kongs. Oh! Oh well, for now, start. Actually, something else I want to do. Okay. Ah, ew. This GB pace does not replicate that of a seed with a key and helm. Besides keys. So it's gonna be triangle and or bongo slash six. That's it. I'm posting this to the Discord. I was about to say, so then Funky is selling King Green. Okay, that makes sense. I haven't picked up any donkey CPs yet. I suppose that's mine. I do actually want to do some more stuff here. I could have done tree sniping, but I don't think that's anything. Okay. I will probably need to be pushing slam checks. Caves and forest, because I would need to get the slam. One of those two. For lanky. Is it Aztec? Okay, I can get in. House rooms is to keep it. Okay, so that's where Bunky is at. Strong, I want to say, was just a shop. Gypsy Force Lobby's a 7-inch chunky phase. What? Actually, I think that... What does that have to be? Okay, so it's rockets. So peanuts plus rockets? Sure. Maybe I'll find another donkey blueprint or two. And it's about to say, that's also something I would need at this point. Ow. Camera! Can you not flip on me like that? No, I did not want to pick up that CB. But at this point, I just have to slightly change my route. Alright. Nice that I got to that. Something crazy is that I have almost every gun. I'm just missing Feather. Yo, Llama, what do you have? Hold a banana. Alright, random homing ammo. Actually, fuck grenades. Wow. Thanks. Testing is also... What is going on? It would have to be better. No, wait, that doesn't make sense. This Q7 is turning into a mess. Not even a golden banana. Oh. It's ambushed. I suppose I do need to go to Japes for boards or mini. Sure. That is 2 fairies on Aztec metals. Just let that sink in for a moment. Or Shrunken Metal. Wow. Why are there so many rainbow coins on medals? Why are there so many rainbow? What is going on? Considering the stuff, I want to go to caves first. I need to get lanky. And of course, that involves going through both caves and forests to see which one I can get a slam from. That almost worked out. Although considering Barrel's 2 free Kongs has yet to be resolved, I do actually want to look at both bosses. Unless this is some gross logic with Tiny's medal. Which I don't think is possible for either one, so it has to be a boss. Because Chunky's... Let's say, Alpha Rescue is nothing. Kegs is locked behind Super, and I need a slave for that. And once again, Barrels is unresolved for free Kongs. And no metal in either Caves or... Well, Caves Chunky metal, because of how messy that is in terms of either wars, the slam could have been Chunky's metal, but it's not. Or it wasn't. I'm waiting for the plot twist of this being guitar. And I could have skipped a boss fight if I just did Dark Raptor's Blind. Although, at this point I do have means of kind of speeding it up. I mean, after this, I'm going to Castle and doing Donkeys by Donkey Library. Because as things stand, that is the most likely place for Funky. Unless I get just a random balloon, in which case I would have to then go and do, Wait! That's purple! What is that? That's not a slam! Oh, is this gonna be some long path just for guitar? Okay, so mini, which then gets Tiny's metal. It's gonna be funny. At the end of all this, it's just a guitar, and I could have skipped having to do Aztec or Force Boss for Mini to then get. Wait, no! I need that! No matter what, I need to do Force Boss! Oh man. What a scene! So even if you do go out of logic for... Lanky, assuming he is... Some gross logic is that Punch and Mini would be enough as well. That's gonna be a fun either or to think about. Later on. I suppose in a way Kegs is fast. I'm trying to get a Lanky. Alright. So I'm stuck chasing Mini Lock stuff. I mean, alternatively, I just get Diddy's Metal and see what that is. Well... What do I do now? That Mini is path to, It's obviously path to Junkie Phase because of Igloo, but also will lead to Kongs. I have yet to get anything off of Shockwave for Chunky Phase. Wait, factory shops to Chunky Phase? I mean, that's Coconut. So it would be... So yeah, it has to be... I'm pretty sure it has to be Mini. I mean, I can do this. Excuse me? What is going on with the seed? rewards now, and I can get transparency. Alright, random sprint. Wait, I thought there was nothing on the beanstalk. I thought it was a golden banana. I need to check at this point, considering I don't remember. But I want to say I'm 99% sure. I suppose 90% sure this was a golden banana. I mean, after this, it's actually... Oh, don't go to acid. I can't even buy that golden banana! Ah! Sanity's sake. Yes, it is a golden banana. Okay, so... That saxophone, I'm pretty sure it has to be for something else. But what? You know, this is truly the worst when you have a key in home, because you can't, especially key 5, because you're going to be down 2 hints. 2 levels worth of hints. Oh, man. I do want to go to Factory. I want to look at this Diddy testing barrel. Oh, so that's what's going on. This is Diddy's 2% bonus barrel, or his hell mini game. Hence why Peanuts and Rockets are both crap as you said. Oh, I see. So that's what. Okay. So one of the igloos is going to be, well, Tiny's igloo is probably it then. Which would put Rocket past Chunky Face for the other hunky move that's not the transparent igloo. Because I need that! Look at this one. I mean, I could just do Dark Raptors now and see if that's Lanky, and then just curb this, whatever this path is for Guitar, if Lanky's there. But that's also the reason why I haven't done it, is because what if that check, or just, Lanky is the Thornvine Barnberry. I mean, technically speaking, Tiny's 5-door igloo would resolve Shockwave before Chunky Face. And Shockwave is already resolved for 3 Kongs because of Donkey being on a dirt. I will admit, I'm kind of running out of Earth matches, and Sphere 0-1's at that. Oh, that's actually funny. I mean, I do need golden bananas anyways. But I feel like at this point, it's going to be, well, it's going to be donkeys, chunkies, or lankies. What else is there? I mean, it would probably be Beetle Race, if anything. Just at this point. Aztec one, for that matter. I think I'm... Well, I mean, my next stop is actually going to be... It's probably Guitar on BFI. Now that I think, as I'm thinking about this, just trying to figure out the logic. I mean, that would pretty much resolve a lot of the hints. I do think this is one of Hunky or Gone. Or the move that leads to the other. That's grab! That has to be grab. Yeah, considering hints. Okay, so... Yeah, I just need to look. I do think I know what's going on now with the logic. It's gonna be funny if it's the returning the banana berries. What? Excuse me? At this point, it has to be... There has to be an impossible either or going on with the slams. Which at that point, I just need to do what I can in both level, forest and caves now. I think that's what's truly going on now. Is that neither slam locks the other, and as such, neither one is going to be pathed into for free comms. But that doesn't explain Twirl or Mini. Just how well, Mini more so being. Actually, no, it's Feral Thing. Feral Thing is not explained as to why it is pathed to free comms, and currently, Mini would be the means to resolve that. Of course, that begs the question: what mini check is it that would be the thing for free comms? Yeah, that's it for caves. I mean, at this point, I have to go and do it. I'm just lost. I need to take the chance now. This is something that I should have done a while ago, because I do have Twirl, which of course makes it easy. Still daytime. Okay, so Minnie has to lock the slam in some way, shape, or form. And that, like I said, is the reason why I never wanted to do it. I held off on that. So many things were have hinted to free cons, or well, I shouldn't say a lot of things, but I will say it never sat right with me. Just thinking or going, oh, it's just that. I'll say, after I get Didi's medal, I'm just going to go to I don't think this is the slam either. Yeah, logic never wasn't going to make sense. Okay, off to factory. Oops, wrong one. I was thinking of Vanilla Factory, but no, it needs to be the Randomizer level order factory. If I were to assume that grab is the path for free Kongs, then I have to do R&D Arena. Because Coconut is not Coconut is not path to free Kongs, and neither is Blast. Yes, I can just double check. Yes. So if it's a grab check, it has to exclusively be this. Or if we're still thinking mini-lock stuff, car race. I think it would have to be other one. Battle Crown. Tiny has so many coins. Well, there is this potion over here. Storage. I mean, just... yeah, forests and caves. So that is... at best that can be vines. That is most likely an animal bells or an instrument upgrade. This is just to get the hints. Because I am lost. One thing I will say is that, in theory, I need to find Featherbow. Unless there's ports here. Pearl! It's pearl number 3! I only collect banana search. Okay. That's stupid. I'm trying to wrap my head around the seed. The only thing of importance that I've seen on Funkies is Key 3. suppose I could go back to factory and do the others here. A donkey strong con one. Didn't think to do while I was here. Suppose go to castle. Suppose during the ship get funky as well. This could just be one of those things to where I mean, I will say I actually haven't been coming back here in general. To do this, I mean, I'll probably then go and get funky now. Trash can is an either one. It's just a point. Well, I suppose look at donkey tree sniping in the berry. Even though this I'm pretty sure has to be between the two. So that's the other. That's vines or ammo belt 2. Well, vines, ammo belt 2, instrument upgrade 2. It has to be one of those 3 specifically. Because I have homing, I have sniper, I have shockwave, I start with camera, I have vines, well, diving, oranges. Got barrel thing from Castle Tiny Metal. So that has to be one of those 3. And at this point, it can't help me at all to see. You know what's funny is that if this is all for feather, then I could have skipped all of this. I mean, I will admit I'm running out of options. Yep, there's monkey. That was well, that much was expected. I mean, yeah, just go. I mean, if I'm still thinking about forest and mini being path to free Kongs, then Spartavos is something that's I've just been picking up all this time. This has been a doozy of a seed. I haven't done kegs yet because that has to be. That can't be the slam I'm looking for. And I think that's a potion. Oh, what? I think now go to Aztec and clear out the Llama Temple. I think what's going on is, you know, that still does not explain the slams. Oh man, like I said, this is a doozy of a seed. I'm really struggling to think of a slam check I have not done, or a check in either one side that I have not done. I suppose that was a sanity check to make sure I didn't just get a random slam at some point. Okay, that's right. At this point, I think it has to be an impossible either-or scenario for Cave's Tiny Metal to get the slam from there. Yeah, that's a banana. What am I missing? Wait, why did I exit level? I want to see look at Rod.
Welcome to
Oh,
bonus
ha ha! Very funny. I mean, at this point, just get by Bongo's tent. And also, I suppose just get guitar. Who knows why. I want to see if I can pull key 5 now. Because it doesn't look like it's locked behind trombone. But at the same time, there's very limited hints. Worse with lanky. Hey. Now that just threw a wrench into everything. So that would imply then that... Okay, so it has to be hunky in ported glue. Yeah, shop scan. Okay, so that means I need to have... It's Chunky's. Chunky's has key 5. And I know that it's... Funky doesn't sell it because Bongos is path to 8. Picked right on the 50-50. Thanks. So it looks like at this point, I want to say Stand is in Mushroom Inside, or Stormy Tunnel. Hunky is Igloo, and then... Oh man. I feel like my brain is collapsing on me. I think that was a portal. Or... No, it's tiny. No! I wanted that hint! I mean, I could go to, tree sniping. At this point, go to caves and do Donkey's 5 igloo. Part of me thinks I should have gotten the guitar hands while I was in hell. But that just made it a triple dip. And I'm sick and tired of triple dipping hell. Now granted, this time it was because of my own decision making. At this point, go back to probably gonna do something after this. Or Japes. I'm only here long enough to get hints. Of course, I run the risk of being down too. I mean, being down 2 hints is highly likely right now. I would need the Trovenskov portal to be on. The unguard door. Thanks. Oh my goodness! Could you just burn any more hints on bongos? Piss off. Yeah, what do you mean? What? So it's Duper. So Duper locks Sand. Oh, that is something else. I may need to look at the spoiler log before this scene. I'm very much concerned right now. Key 3, obviously. Although, it looks like now it's possible for... It's hard. I mean, here's the thing. In all of this, I need monkey ports. I will say I can do... Just, it may not be in logic, but I can do every check in Stormy Tunnel. Second, okay, so that has to be a slam. Which means I need to have access to the cave slam. Alright. Oh, nice. This is vines. So, in a way, I made the right call to not go back for the White Potion in Castle Tree. Alright, dodge that bullet. And it has to be the berry. Is this port? There it is! Ah! Okay, and now the seed should be done. When I go to caves, I should be able to get this lamp off of Cave's tiny metal. Oh, that's... For this to make sense, barrel throwing has to be the thing that... Well, barrel throwing or mini have to be the moves that lock Feather. Because Cave's tiny metal is an either or with... well, you need one of Saxophone or Feather. And then from there, it's just... It can be a combination of... Saxophone, but now Rocket. Mini, or it's Twirl. Well, it's now, it's a mess now. Say, at the very least. That does also mean that saxophone is in fact the chunky bass item, which is actually nice considering I was running out of. You know, doing Hunkless, just when I did, it would not have saved me any time. Okay, so this has to be one of the chunky bass ones. Wait, that's the slam? Wait. So that means the other slam is. Oh, that's. I don't know how to phrase it. That's. Now that is just. Asinine? No, that doesn't sound right. That is something else. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I need to real quick look up the definition for asinine. See if it would fit. This is something. This rivals my first time getting a race seed. Oh, okay, I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this way. Maybe I should apply for mod. Just a race mod. There he is. Lanky Kong. The guy with the funny face. You know what I say? Screw the rest of the logic of the scene. I'm going out to logic. Duper is in anthill, and then Stand is Lighthouse. Either Donkey Lighthouse itself, the dirt, or Diddy top of Lighthouse, because it needs to be duper locked. Oh yes. Okay, so I understand the logic now. So barrel throwing is path to free Kongs, but not every other one. It's because barrel throwing locks both slams. Barrel throwing locks the cave slam because cave slam is Kosha dirt. And then anthill is the other slam, which needs Mini, and Mini was on Forest Boss, which was a Barrels boss. So yeah, some fun logic to think about. Which of course goes and explains why so much stuff like Twirl, Mini, Saxophone, none of those are paths to free comms. I do have Gaunt Reins. Yes, I did guess it. I was concerned there for a moment. It's like, wait. I picked it up, right? I didn't just leave upon seeing it. I do find it rather interesting that Mini never got path hinted. Although it would have most likely been overshadowed by Triangle. Oh yeah, I can't get surprised by a sprint minigame in Helm because I have sprint.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Stupid. Sad. I think that was just enough to push it over the 220. And of course, now that cops aren't able to catch you with them just immediately, using those for warping out or cutscene skips is not exactly helpful either. I'm missing a gold banana. Please, please, please! Oh, thank goodness. Actually, I think I missed out on the sub 220 anyways. Man, this seed is something else. And it is definitely being posted to the Rando Discord late after this. Also, hero fight is reverse combo order. This was not that really matters. I can do Probably only gonna give it a try. Oh, he did pull it off! Nice! Okay, so that's actually good to know. I think every time before I was just the frame rates. So you can, in fact, backflip and chunky phase 6 times. I wonder if that would involve a 4th one in 3rd punch. Well, not possible now. Alright, chunky phase done. All that's left is lanky and donkey. I don't. That actually should work. Did it? What? Feel that, dude. I think he should do it. Yeah, because of how he turns. Okay, so this is gonna be a 221. Unless DK base goes awry, then it probably. Unless DK base goes awry, there should be a. Barely, but it's silly. I didn't think I got the. Alright. Oh man. That seed. This seed is something else. Oh man. That's as always. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, do consider giving the video a like, leave a comment, subscribe. You can leave a dislike. I'll just be left one to change. Unless otherwise, I do plan on seeing the credits roll before I cut footage. Which, of course, gives a shout out to the DK. Oh, never. Let me rephrase that. Shout outs to the DK64 Randomizer music devs. In case I didn't do it at the beginning of the seed, I'm doing it now. For all the amazing work they've done for the custom music. Alright, yeah, I'll be quiet now.
Okay. Ooh.